Hello there. Depending on the time you are watching this video will depend on how I know you as a person. If you're seeing this quite close to when I'm editing this, then you are either a close friend or you are someone who's on a server that I'm quite prominent on. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, then you're probably going to be seeing this a couple years or maybe even more years than that. But anyway, hello. Online, I go by Super Wild Jellyfish. My friends call me Jelly. And friends also call me a name which I don't really feel suits me that much anymore. Recently, I've been having a lot of realizations about myself growing up. I had a lot of realizations about myself growing up, but over the last year, I've had a lot of the major ones. Like, one of the biggest ones was in December. I realized that I was bisexual, which was quite a big shock since I felt like I'd been straight for 19 years, but what do you know? I also realized that I was polyamorous, and because of that, I'm actually in a relationship with two lovely guys. So I feel very lucky to be in that relationship and everything. And just recently, I've discovered something else about myself, and while those two things were quite big for how I view aspects of love and relationships, this thing is really big. It's as big, if not perhaps even bigger than that. I guess I'll just rip the band-aid off. I'm trans. I feel a lot of friends are probably not going to be surprised by that. But yeah, I'm trans. I am a trans woman, which I know by my voice doesn't really come off that way, but I haven't really even started vocal training yet, so I've got a lot I need to do. There's a lot on my plate. But yeah, my name is Alice. I go by she, her, and in terms of who I feel like I want to be, I feel like I just want to be myself, but a lot better of a person, I hope. I hope that any negative traits kind of get better over time. I hope that I'll be happier. I really hope I'll be happier. But yeah, there's a variety of things that I hope, and I can only just wait to see how things go, I guess. But yeah, if you are wondering, like, how I have gone from thinking for a majority of my life that I am a cisgender male, going all the way to a trans woman, the main thing is that there's been a whole snowballing effect alongside the whole sexuality thing, and that's been a lot of feelings of wanting to just be someone else. There was one thing which I know is going to sound like a bit of a stereotype, but in a lot of RPGs where you get the option of picking a male or a female, a lot of the time I would pick female, and I didn't really know why. It was just the kind of thing where it just felt, well, not exactly like it felt right to me, but I just liked playing as a female character. You know, I always had this thought process where, like, I don't want to be myself, and I never really questioned that. I never really thought, like, why don't I want to be myself? Like, wouldn't you want to kind of immerse yourself in, like, this amazing, really dark world? I say dark world because I play a lot of Soulsborne games, so they're like the main ones I tend to immerse myself in with RPGs and stuff. But like, if I wanted to immerse myself, then like, why not pick a man? But I always picked a woman. I would always be this incredible badass, hunting beasts and slaying monsters, but with gorgeous red hair and badass looking boots. I never really thought that I was trying to actually be myself. You know, it's funny because the game that I got into with the Souls genre, Dark Souls 2, School of First Sin, I started playing it again, and I created myself, like, the way that I kind of envision myself kind of looking in the future, and it's felt amazing. It's felt so cool. And that whole feeling of I don't want to play myself, it's kind of shifted. Now I really do want to play myself, because it feels really good. It feels like I can immerse myself even more within these amazing worlds. Another thing is that I know it's also gonna sound just as stereotypical. I mean, I guess this whole kind of realization is kind of formed in a lot of trans stereotypes, I guess. I recently played Celeste for the first time, and when I finished it the first time, I kind of just thought, oh, that was a really damn good platformer, probably one of the best games I've ever played. I absolutely adored it. But the more I kind of kept thinking about it, it kind of made something click. It made something click in a way where, like, Celeste, that mountain, it's not just a platforming set piece. It's a metaphor for, like, so much in life. In life, you are climbing this mountain, and at the top, you feel that there's this sense of happiness that you're trying to reach. And there are so many days where it feels like you won't reach it. There are days where you feel like you're just gonna give up, you're not gonna try, you're just gonna quit, almost. I haven't had a day, thankfully, where I felt like I wanted to quit, but I've definitely had days where I've kind of sat on my ass and not traveled further up that mountain. Although, kind of thinking about it, I haven't really even started climbing it. I've only just started to get the gear to climb it. You know, what's kind of funny is that going up the mountain, I died a lot. That's kind of common with if you're going to play Celeste, but I died a lot. But even with that, I still kept going up. Even when there were challenges that felt near impossible, I would keep going. Because there would be a part of my mind that would think, this is possible. This must be possible. I must keep going. And I finished the game, so yeah, it is possible. So if it's possible to climb Celeste Mountain, it's definitely possible that I can climb my own, and you can climb your own as well. I feel that for me, this isn't just me coming out as who I am. This is me hoping to encourage you to get that equipment and start climbing your own mountain. Even if that mountain is minuscule, even if it's like the smallest thing that you feel that you want to do just to reach that happiness, it's worth it. It is so worth it. And I know that I'm speaking from a point of view where I haven't even gone up it yet, so like, how would I know it's worth it? But like, I just know. The euphoria that I've been feeling over the last week has been incredible. I haven't felt this happy in so long, and I want to keep feeling like this. I look at Scarlet and I see me. Yeah, we tend to see ourselves within our souls and everything, sometimes in a minuscule way, and sometimes in a huge way. Like, I see Scarlet and like, that's my goal. Scarlet is at the top. That's who I want to be. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start climbing. You know, I feel like there is a pretty nice way I can wrap this up. So here's what I'll say. I know it will sound a little corny, but in my videos that I tend to make for fun, I tend to say at the end of my videos, may you strive to be your wild self. It's always a proclamation that you shouldn't live life as someone you're not and someone that you don't enjoy being, because if you live like that, are you even really living? Well, I say you should strive to be who you are, because that will make you happy. It might be easy for some people, it will be harder for other people. But no matter how easy or how hard it is worth it. I've said those words so many times. So it's about time that I take my words and apply them to myself. I'm going to start climbing. And I'm incredibly excited, even with all the hardships along the way. I know it will be worth it.